All right, welcome back. Uh, we ready to do the recap? I think it's going to be a team effort this time.
Yeah.
The
Someone didn't take
Rycap.
his great notes last time, so here we go. Best effort. We awoke back at the under the tree again. Well, no, we already woke up, but we were saying goodbye to the fairies, everything like that. As we were leaving, Philo had the two fairies basically sign something, so if we ran into the Raven Queen, she would know that we met them, and wouldn't just write us off. We then just headed back to Feral Dune to give them the information of everything that happened. When we got back, we first went to. Oh, on the way back, we followed a blood trail that was on the road, and we thought someone was in danger. And it ended up being a trap where we had to fight some pretty brolic looking creatures. I forgot exactly what they were called, but they were basically like
Displacer beasts.
displacer beasts. So they were like six-legged panthers with two big old tentacles in the back. Brutal. We fought them, and we ended up killing one where we decided to take that back with us to town. So Philo just strapped that thing to her back and pulled it to town. The archer guy we were with, Fabi, Fabius, Fabs,
Faust.
Faust, did not like that very much. He had something to say about it, about bad luck with those creatures or something. But we ignored him. Took it anyway. We got back to Feral Dunn, where we brought it to a leather worker of sorts, and it basically talked him into, convinced him to, made a deal with him to make two cloaks, where eventually Merrick would get one of the cloaks, and he would be able to keep one of the cloaks for resale, and that we would get all of its claws back because Merrick knew those to be worth money, to be worth a good amount. After we brought that there because we didn't want to drag that around everywhere before we were doing things, we went and talked to the Forge Master, who then summoned.
What's the Forge Master's name again? It's been a while since we've said it, I think.
Oh, it's Tiago.
No, it's Trivago, like the company for travel.
Travago is his name? Is that really his name?
No, not even close. I'm just kidding. I can look it up. I have it written down somewhere.
I would have gone with that. That would have been cool.
Probably do somewhere. But sounded good. So I was like, all right. I mean, that
Uh,
sounds
his
right.
his name's Priceline.
Shut up.
No, I do have this information.
No, it is. It is Thiago Santos.
I know.
Yeah, that is correct. Or
It is Thiago Santos.
Yep,
You're 100%.
Thiago Santos. Okay, all right. So we went to go talk to Thiago Santos, and we started to tell him the information. But before I get into that, he had. God, I can't remember anything.
It feels like it was so long ago, doesn't it?
It does. It does seem like it was so long ago. What is her name?
Samsara.
Samsara. Holy crap! He had Samsara come because he didn't really understand anything we were saying. So we explained to them everything that happened along with the two fairies going into the fairy realm and basically what we stood to understand about the seals. There's both the original seal, the six, and the um, additional seal that the Raven Queen made to keep mortals out of the fairy realm. So after speaking to him about that, we went after relaying all the information, we went to decide to call it for the night. And during the night, Philo had a dream about basically Fe'ral Dunn in ruins being attacked on fire, mayhem. So she woke up and went to go see Samsara, who was already awake, expecting Philo, and knew the dream she already had. She had the same thing, and told Philo that everything was going to be all right, and to just basically trust her, and to a point, kind of hold the Forge Master back to whatever happens, and whatever she is to make our prophecy, what we saw, not come true. She only sees one way to make that happen, and that's probably what we're going to hope to accomplish, because on the horizon is Belusion and a very large force coming to the gates of Feral Dunn. And at that point, once we knew that we're coming, I believe Merrick was still sleeping. Philo basically went around. We first heard there was actually happening, we went and talked to the Forge Master, where then Philo decided to help and went around town basically telling everyone to get behind the forge door and get as many civilians to safety as possible. She went and woke Merrick up, told him to do the same, and basically we're all settled. All the civilians are behind there, where there's people who are willing to fight, ready at their points, and that's kind of where it stood off as far as the forces at the distance, and we're preparing for whatever comes to happen. I don't know if I missed anything on it.
The army did get there.
Well, they're still like in the distance a little bit, right?
No, they arrived.
They're like right at the gate?
Well, not right at the gate. They, alright, does anyone remember what happened at the very end of the episode?
Belusion yelled at us. He like said to give me Samsara or I'll die or something like that, didn't he?
He said, give me this, yeah,
The
Samsara, the
seer.
seer. Or it's, toasteroni, peppercorny.
Okay.
That's easy then. We just give him Samsara and dip.
You calm down.
Right? Easy fucking plan.
Samsara's gonna give herself up. She had already thought this through.
Man, I love it when you guys come. So that's the stuff you're just gonna you yeet her at?
No. We are
No,
not.
she walks by. We walk her.
Walk her blind ass out. Well, let's, why don't we just get into the thick of things, huh? We'll see how
Will
it
you
goes.
take a Chadsworth instead?
No! You pay us to take it. So, after Belusion made that demand, an airplane flies overhead. No,
Airship.
yeah, 787 flies overhead. Nope. After he makes that demand, he kind of like takes a step back, and you see. Can you guys roll perception checks for me? I'm just gonna jump right into this.
Solid.
I love it.
Boom.
All right, Philo, you might not see this so much. American Torque do. You see, like some of the ranks move aside a little bit as two soldiers carry out what looks like a table, set it in front of Belusion. Then you see another pair of soldiers come out. One of them is carrying what looks like a silver tray with this thing, like this silver, like metal dome on top of it. And the other soldier's carrying a chair. Very nice, rich chair. The chair gets placed behind Belusion, and the silver platter is put on the table. And with that, the two soldiers scuttle back, and Belusion, sits down, takes the silver dome off, and has a breakfast in front of him. And he starts to eat.
What's he eating?
You can't tell.
I rolled a 22. I cannot see that.
You can't, Torek.
What's he eating?
He's eating a full English.
Guys, he's eating a full English.
The bastard.
He's probably going to take him, I'd say, about half an hour to finish eating that meal.
So, here's the thing, guys. Spent a lot of time here in Fe'ral Dune. Have a lot of loyalty here to Fe'ral Dune. Worked for the Forge Masters for many years. As much as I'd like to extract ourselves from this situation, I think I'm going to have a hard time doing so.
It is quite a big force. Diago, you just built up the walls? Do you think Feral Dune can handle this?
Thiago is already giving orders to troops and stuff to basically telling him as soon as he's done. He's like, yeah, soon. He's giving orders out to all, the troops and stuff, saying ready for an attack as soon as the commander clears out of there. Yes, I do think we can withstand this attack. Fuck that guy. He's not gonna get Samsara.
Well, I new to this group, gentlemen, but I feel as though that we should stay and fight. Will you join me?
Yes, absolutely. I can't let them take Samsara back to the prison we found her. All of
Merrick?
these people, we have to protect them.
There'll be a whole case of rock gnome gin in it for you if you decide to help us here.
I need the booze for this one, but I'll take it anyways. Thanks. I'm definitely in.
I produce a bottle of rock gnome gin from my sack and I give it to Merrick.
What's the name of it? Does it have a brand name?
Yeah, it's actually like a personal distilled blend that I'm a little too self-conscious to share that with the rest of the group yet right now.
Oh, cool.
And it's just called Mac and Gin.
Mac and Gin.
Yeah.
I love it.
Strike that. Appalachian Firewater.
Okay, even better. All right, I like
Let's
it.
go. Trademark.
It's in it.
Royalties.
It's in there.
Product placement.
AppalachianFirewater.com, everybody. AppalachianFirewater.com.
Well, I think I'm gonna need something for this one too. You take a drink with me, boys?
Pour out 3 shots.
I like to imagine Merrick was just certainly, and from his sleeve, 3 shot glasses appeared.
Are they the ones that they're all in flat discs, but then they extend out into cups like a thermos cup? Just always prepared to drink.
Sure, like that, but with minor magic.
I love it. Yeah, so they don't leak and get sticky.
It's like D&D street magic.
Yeah, it's just these little trinkets. They just have one transfiguration thing in them, and they're just
And they float.
ooh, I love that. Yeah,
Ooh.
you bought them here actually.
So if you drop them, they just hover in the air.
Yeah, they're new. I
Wow.
just picked them up.
Wow.
You can't spill these bad boys. Bottoms up.
And toss it back.
Dink.
All right. So I guess I'm gonna ask, what are you guys gonna do for the next half an hour while this is going on? Who are you gonna talk
So
to? What are you gonna do? I want you guys to like hash out a game plan.
I would like to prepare some things. So I have an ability um, that. Oh, yeah. So, either of you guys have any sort of like destructive magic at all, or no?
Yeah.
Would it benefit you to? Yeah. So I'm going to. Um, I'm going to make a inscribed wand and carve some sigils into it and give it to Merrick. And this gives him an extra D8 on destructive spells cast with it.
Like on what types of spells? Just conjuration spells, or
It's just destructive. It says you can cast your arcane firearm as a spellcasting focus for your. It says for your artificer spells. So it sounds like I probably can't give it to him because he doesn't have artificer spells.
I'm sorry, I don't want to ruin your cool because that sounds really cool, but yeah.
Lame.
But your cool is ruined.
Your cool's ruined. Yeah, you ruined it yourself.
I need to share less information.
No, absolutely not. It's the wrong way to answer that.
I'm honest to a fault.
That's all right. That's how this game works.
Din.
I am going to be staying around the Forge Master and Samsara.
Speaking of Samsara, she has been meditating essentially since like this army showed up. She basically just like sat down and started channeling some, some of her seeing shit. You can tell she's a little she's like mumbling to herself, which you've never really seen her do when she meditates before.
So we're still around like the Forge door.
I would say you guys are pretty much near the wall.
Okay, so I'm helping. I'm sure there's a ton of stuff to do at the wall.
Oh yeah.
I'm helping at the wall and see what I can do, but I'm not losing sight of Samsara.
Okay, yeah, you can tell like the Forge Master is trying to like distract himself from like Samsara, if that makes sense. Like he's trying to focus on making sure all the archers have enough arrows, all their bows are ready to go, all of all the shield people in the wall have all their shields properly. Everyone's lined up. No one has to pee. He's basically getting ready to hold down the fort. You could tell the general air of the people they're very nervous. But this is their home they're fighting for. So Merrick, what are you doing?
Drinking rock gnome gin.
Just chilling. Are you near the wall or sitting on a roof somewhere? What you doing?
Yeah, I'm sitting on a roof, I guess.
Okay.
Like mid. Because they're outside the outer walls, right?
Yeah, they're about I'd say about 200 yards outside the walls is where the army's lined up, and Belusion's maybe 50 yards closer.
Is there elevation change?
It's pretty flat.
Pretty flat.
Like you guys are like up against the base of a mountain, but like the base of like a cliff,
Well, I didn't know if it like the buildings, if there is a natural slope to how the buildings are laid out, but if it's flat, it's flat.
Yeah. Most of there's not too much. The outside of Fe'ral Dune is like starting to get big, but it's not super popping, Most of the stuff's inside. Like the old stuff is inside Fe'ral Dune.
Are you trying to say like if there's a roof high enough that you could be drinking, looking at Belusion?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can definitely find a building that's tall enough. Like I'd say probably
Okay,
like
there's
the
buildings
inn.
that are taller than the wall.
Yeah, there are buildings that are taller than others. Like the inn is probably like the tallest building in town, because it has like this nice peaked like spire. So you want to like get up out there and like check it out.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you looking for?
I'm just watching. I'm just like drinking while he's eating breakfast. I'm drinking.
Okay.
Like I don't know. I'm just like I don't know. I'm just not tense really. I guess. I'm just
Cool.
kind of relaxing.
Mentally preparing in the way Merrick does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Merrick's
just-
got his own way to do it.
So I have a new desired way to spend my time.
Okay.
I would like to utilize my magical tinkering spell or ability, which allows me to give some artificer magic to up to the number of items equal to my intelligence modifier.
Oh, okay.
It's just going to be 3, so 1 for each of us, and I can only a single object can only bear one of the properties at a time, but they can all have the same property. They just can only do one thing.
Okay.
And what I would like to do is enchant some surrounding, like take some surrounding small rocks from the forge that I know to be generally like flammable and have like a quick, vibrant exothermic reaction when thrown, and create sort of like these little bags that will be similar to like flashbang grenades, and that will help distract or blind enemies so that we can evade if needed. Thoughts? Objects that shed a bright light in a 5-foot radius or dim light for an additional 5 feet.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. That sounds cool.
Sick. And I give 1 to each of my counterparts.
Yeah, they're only one time use.
So what does it do?
You know those little white like
Snapdragons.
snap crack things you used to grit and you throw on the ground and they like make a little popping noise?
Yep.
Like that, but like it's like the size of a small rock. It
Yes.
scaled up appropriately. It's not going to do any damage, but it'll disorient.
Yes.
One time use. The cavat is it has to strike something like hard or has to be hit with a spark or fire. And that'll ignite it.
I don't suggest lighting these in your hand. Throwing them would be better.
Thank you. How to use this well.
Gracias, mi amigo.
You're very welcome, friends. I appreciate you helping me to defend these people. They have grown near and dear to my heart during my time here. And I understand that Samsara is near and dear to yours. So it seems as though we have a mutual interest.
And then, as things maybe start to settle, like we're prepared.
I'd
Or
say it
getting
takes
more- or
it's like
getting
20
more.
minutes before like the forge master kind of runs out of things to do.
Like before, yeah, okay. Well, like at getting closer to that point, I'm not going to alarm her or anything, but like the Simsar showed me a lot of the ways and showed understanding to things we're going through. I'm going to just, I don't know exactly how, I've not meditated, I don't think, but I'm going to try. My heart is racing a mile per minute right now in this situation, so I'm going to sit next to her and kind of mimic her to try to relax or calm myself.
Okay. I'm gonna have you roll something. What roll should this be? I want it to be like a base stat. So like charisma check, maybe, or to be a wisdom or charisma. I could go either way. Not a saving throw.
Oh fuck. We're just. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, the actual stat on the side.
Okay. Yeah, so like you kind of sit down and you try, you just take a few deep breaths and you try to just like, you're just trying not to think about too many things, I guess. I don't know what does Philo try and do to meditate? Just because you're mimicking what Samsara is doing on the outside, but what is Philo doing on the inside?
Philo on the inside is trying to fight what she's seeing, and she can't help. She's seeing what she saw in her dream. She's keeps thinking and seeing Feral Dune in ruins, and she can't get past it. She's really not finding the confidence to think they can win this fight.
Roll a insight check. Um, you realize the visions you're getting today aren't of Feral Dune. You're not sure where, but you're pretty sure it's not Feral Dune.
Just the ones I'm getting today, or
Yes,
like,
just the ones today.
but it's still similar as like
Yep.
Okay. But the dream I had last night
Was definitely Feral Dune.
was definitely Feral Dune. Okay. I don't know where that other place is, right?
No, your insight was not high enough, unfortunately.
Okay.
You just knew it wasn't Feral Dune. It was just, you just noticed enough things were off that it wasn't here. So, I'm trying to think how I'm going to play this. So with your 13 roll, I'm going to grant you a little nugget of insight. The reason you were seeing these futures, it's what would happen if you were to get injured, or any of your teammate or party mates were to get injured in this fight at all. And that's why you're seeing what you're seeing. That's the potential future.
So it might not be the future as in immediate, but in long term if we fail.
Not just fail if you are injured in this fight. Any of you. And you're not quite sure why that is. And you got that from you felt that coming from Samsara's visions. You were meditating next to her, and she understands that. So like you kind of understood that.
Okay.
All right. Does anyone want to do anything before we get this ball rolling? I guess.
Nah, I'm set. Let's light this candle.
You right back really quick.
All right. Right. I'll be right back.
Craig bong rips.
I had to go outside to do those, but yeah. Um,
Oh, Garrett, are you at Craig's?
No. But I have a bong, and so does he.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, you do a dab, then I'll do a bong rip.
sounds good to me. Bong hits for Jesus.
Jesus be with you.
Sorry about that. Okay.
All right, is everyone ready?
Ready?
So about 5 minutes, you see Belusion's just basically lapping up his yolks and stuff with a few pieces of toast and finishing his orange juice. When Samsara gets out of her trance she was in. She just kind of like sits there and just like rubs her head.
Notice that, and I put my hand on her shoulder.
And she says, I must go with him. You know this.
Illusion?
This is just the only way.
What? No, Sam,
Sorry,
sorry,
you can't.
Yeah, we can't trust him. We don't know what he's gonna do. Do you?
But if the vision I have seen is bigger than me, you do know this, that you three are more important than me, right?
I mean, we don't know that.
How much you've shown us, how much you've told us. You're helping me. We need you.
There comes a time when all students must go on their own. It's often sooner than is wanted and than is needed.
Look,
He,
though, we're ready. We can defend.
you will not, we will not be able to defend forever. Do you think this will be the end? The capital wants me. It will be 2 days of them sieging us, and then the airship will come. She's obviously very torn with this. You can tell. Is Merrick around near this, or is he still up in the?
Nah, I'm a spire dog.
Yeah, figured that. Okay, so what? Clicking buttons, you.
Oh, sorry.
She says, "Is there is if you guys, yes, we may succeed at keeping me safe for now from the capital and from Belusion. But what we cannot allow is the three of you to be injured. that will. We need you at your peak, your absolute peak performance. And now is not the time to fight. I was trying to find another way because this will drive him insane. I can't remember the fucking Forge Master's name. Oh god. Um, it will drive him crazy.
Diego.
Thiago will want to chase after me. I know this. You know this. I I don't want to put the world, the fate of the world at risk. You know?
Samsara, do you know what he wants with you?
I don't think it is me. Yes, I do. I do think I know what is happening.
Can you share that with us?
Uh, Ryan, question, and Garrett also. Did Samsara tell you guys what they were doing with the people in the capital, or like did you guys fill in, um, Torek about
We
that?
we didn't. I don't think she told us exactly
She told you
what
like
was.
kind of what was going
I
on.
think they're using people from their original six to try to break the seal.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
that's the gist.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Torek, already or no?
They're using seers to do what now?
Not just seers, they're using people from the originating six families that created the seal. They need certain ones from those families to be able to then break that seal.
Ah, gotcha. That's why like the
That's why like the
Chadsworth's
yeah.
daughter was kidnapped and shit.
Yeah, that's
Got
why
it.
Samsara is a direct descendant of one of the original six whom sealed.
And we are just aware of two of those. She would be now the second.
Uh, she informed the party that they were the last two, actually. The other four have already been taken through the capital and were led away by the purple-haired priest.
Gotcha. Then can we really let Samsara? Can we really let you just go with him? He will be that much closer to being able to break the seal.
I understand this. This is a risk that we must take. I believe, I have been seeing the seal will be broken one way or another.
This cannot be prevented.
I do not know that it can't be prevented. I just see it in the future. Just the same way we have seen the death of Fe'ral Dunn. That does not mean it is the only future, that just means it is a future. But
While Samsara's talking right now, Philo kind of had her head a little bit lower, and tears are starting to come from her eyes.
But if the seal is broken, that does not mean it can't be unbroken. You three, well, you, Philo, are a seeker. That is a sacred ancient role. I believe it is time for the seeker, the seer, and the savant to take their role in history. But we need you stronger than you are now. This is not the fight. I do not think. If you think it is, well then, I will not argue with you, but this is what I believe.
Philo's gonna stand up, stand in front of Samsara, and put her hand out to help stand her up.
She reaches out and grabs it.
And I stand her up. She's going to hug Samsara. A pile of tears.
She's going to give you a big hug back and says, "You're going to be amazing. You all are. And I do not think this will be the last time we see each other."
Thank you, Star, for
I would
Showing
certainly
me-
hope not.
thank you, Star, for showing me the way and kind of explaining what's happening to me. Anyone could trust you more than anyone I've met these last few months. I know what you see actually comes to pass.
Well,
And
for both of
don't-
our both of our sakes, I hope our recent visions are untrue. And maybe that's why they were given to us. You have done great so far, Philo. I am glad to have crossed paths with you in this life.
I am as well, and I hope they cross again someday. Not gonna let that go.
Stay safe and please, please hold Thiago back. He is not going to like what I'm about to do.
I will. Goodbye, Samsar.
And with that, she bows and she starts walking towards the front gate, where she tells one of the guards to go ahead and let her out. Thiago, you see Thiago. He's not too far away, but he's like pacing back and forth, like checking out Pollution, not really paying attention to what's going on right now. So the guard's kind of like looking around, like he's unsure what to do.
Hilo hasn't moved from her spot yet, where Samsar like let her go and move past her, and she's just kind of just breathing heavily, trying to compose herself again.
Yeah, roll a Constitution check. See how you're doing.
The regular check. Or
Oh,
saving?
save. Yeah, Constitution save. Let's see how you're doing. All right, you're holding yourself together pretty fucking well. Yeah, you like give yourself like a moment to like, find yourself, and then you kind of like snap back into it.
Yeah.
So after like a second or two of like coercing, the Samsara gets the guard to crack open the gate a little bit. In the moment that the gate's noise is heard cracking open, Thiago like looks over and shouts, "Samsara!" and starts like running towards like the gate, and he like yells at the guy to like stop that and close the gate. But by then, Samsara's already kind of like slipped out.
I'm going to run and intercept Iago.
I scream, charge, and run forward. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh
I,
boy! Oh, that could be real bad.
I go to help. Help.
And
Philo
I know he's
do the
going
same.
for him, so I'm gonna do arm over in between, like right above right shoulder and left arm under left armpit, and just grasp him as he's trying to walk through me.
Yeah, roll a grapple check. Strength, right?
Or is it straight up strength?
I think it's a strength check. Or athletics, right? Yeah.
Is it okay?
Well, you know what's great? He rolled
I do have advantage.
he rolled a 2 though, so like 2 plus, even if he had a fucking 5, it's still not good enough. Yeah, so you managed to easily hold him back. And at this point, he's like, "What? Get off me! Where is she going?"
She knows what she's doing. Doing this for all of us.
He is struggling with you. What are you doing, Torque? Merrick, I'm gonna get to you in a second.
I run out in front of Diago and say, "Forge Master."
By the way, Philo and Thiago are scuffling right now.
That I yell at him, and then I yell at him and Pylon as well, trying to hold him back and say, "Forge Master, you must trust Philo and Samsara. She has seen, and this path must be taken if we are to succeed in the great battle beyond today."
Fuck the visions. Fuck that asshole. He took her once. I won't let her take her again from me.
So
None
you
of us
must
want
trust
that.
us.
I swear I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
There will
As
come a
soon as
time
you
for that.
let go of me. Why aren't these guards getting you off of me?
I throw one of the rocks that I created at the ground and create a big flash.
Okay, Philo roll and Toric roll a Constitution saving throw. Alright. Okay, Toric, you were blinded for a moment. Philo, your ears are just doing a ring. The Forge Master is. What the fuck was that? So let's just zoom up to Merrick for a moment. Hello, Merrick. How you doing?
Oh, and
What's up?
just in case, really quick before there, after Samsara gets through the gate, I yell to the guard, "Close the gate!"
Oh yeah, you did that closed, lickety split. So my friend Merrick, you see, from your perch, you've just been up here happily drinking. What are you thinking about up here?
I'm meditating and trying to like see if I can tap into any like Fey power,
Oh yeah, you have
juice myself up.
you got your Fey power line. That's all it's all your magic spells. Like you're just trying to like get in the zone.
Okay, never mind then. No, I'm just drinking like I don't know. I told you I'm just like watching Belusion,
Okay, so
like just kind of like watching what's going on. I guess like
so you see this whole once you heard like the gates start to crack open, I guess, and that's what like brings your vision closer to town, and you see Samsara just slip out the gate, and the whole scuffle start between Philo, Toric, and Thiago. You do anything about that, or
I'm pretty sure I can piece Merrick pieces together what transpired.
um,
And so, no, I'm not interfering. They seem like they got him handled right.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
What
gonna. I'm not gonna.
So I guess what you do see then is you see Belusion notice what's Samsara coming out, and as soon as he does, he like kind of raises up a hand, and a guard comes, no, like a squire comes coming up to him, and Belusion tells him something, and then the squire starts running towards Samsara, and another squire comes shortly on his tail. You see, as you continue to watch this, one squire gets up to Samsara and starts escorting her to Belusion, and then the other one basically runs up to the gate, and you don't really kind of lose sight of him once he gets behind like the wall from where you are. But then just a couple seconds later, you see him, jogging back away from the wall.
Was he carrying anything?
He was carrying what looked like a scroll.
Like a scroll. And he was still carrying the scroll when he walked away.
No.
How far away are Philo and Tiago
From the gate?
from me?
Oh, from you? I don't know, not too far. I'd say like a block or two. You could shout and get their attention.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Hey guys! Hey, quit fighting for a second.
Philo?
Would I really hear? Am I still tussling?
Yeah.
I'm yelling real loud. Like as loud as Merrick can yell.
Torque, is that Merrick?
Girl, you know I can't hear
I
shit.
can't see it.
I guess I'm like waving. I put one arm in the air and like
Tiago.
wave over to her like,
Tiago,
Philo!
Tiago, I'm gonna let you go. Okay? You have to compose yourself.
No guarantee, but okay.
We'll come to understand. Trust me. I'm gonna slowly let him go and stand up.
Okay. Alright, he's not. Yeah, he's just kind of sitting on the ground.
Merrick!
Philo! I think they might attack even though Samsara went with them.
What makes you say that?
That just seems like something Belusion would do, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to really yell.
Yeah, you're getting some looks. Ooh, what does he mean?
Bad, my neighbors would call the cops or something. um. What can you see from up there? What's happening?
A goblin dropped a scroll in front of the gate. Or a squire, whatever.
A scroll? Let's. Here. Guard, open the gate again. Just so I can get through quick.
Open the gate! Alright, gate is slowly opening.
Do I see a scroll?
Yeah, there's a neatly little scroll rolled up with a.
Can I grab it?
Yep. You pick
Grab
it up.
and bring it in and close the. Have them close the gate.
Close
Again.
the gate! The gate's closing. Alright, yeah. It's a scroll. It's got a wax seal on it.
Tiago, come. I want him to be. It's his fucking city. I want him to see it too.
It's like, alright,
And
okay.
then unravel it.
So yeah, you unfurl it. And it says, basically, it's a nice, fancily written, basically saying, hey, yo, he's from the capital. Capital says we want Samsara. Y'all can fuck off. Don't follow us. Thank you. And then it's signed Pollution, King of the Orcs.
You know, my vision may not be as good as my hearing, but who's Katara and why are we supposed to follow him? I thought we just gave him Samsara.
You're killing me.
I just glare at Torque for a second and just move it back to Tiago and say, Samsara told us this was the only way. Know how hard it is. None of us wanted to go. But we would not have survived.
You don't know that. We
Ew.
could have defended perfectly fine. There was no way we would have just gotten inside those walls and we would have been fine. We waited them out. It would have been okay. This city's done it for centuries. Whenever any problem comes in around from the forest, we just run and hide in the mountain until this all blows over.
I wish it could have been like that too. I have more trust in Samsara than anyone I have in a long time. And she said that it's hard for me to believe from where I started a few months ago, but myself, our group, she says we're the key.
Yeah, well, that's a load of bull, alright? I love that woman, and I'm pissed that she's gone. I'm gonna go fucking get him myself, is what I'm gonna do.
Look it out there. Look. Look at those troops. What can we do? Not prepared. We're people on our side. No matter what you say right now, look for yourself. We are not ready.
Like I said, we could have protected Samsara. That's my belief. I'm sticking to it. Obviously, things transpired differently.
When the time comes, Forge Master, will you join us in our assault against Belusion?
When the time comes, I'm leaving in 20 minutes. Are you coming with me or not?
That is now up to my team.
Hey guys. I guess I'm down by them. No, I'm up on the spire still. Yeah,
Do
I'm
what
yelling.
you want, I guess, but I trust Samsara.
Fe'ral!
And if you don't believe what she was telling us, that's your
Fe'ral!
choice. But I am going to wait until we are ready. When the time comes, we will prevail.
Fe'ral!
Back? What? Where are you?
I love that you just don't know where he is. You're just like, what?
Oh, there. What are you doing?
Those orcs are chanting something!
Orcs? Where? There's.
Over
What?
there! Outside the wall!
What?
I can't see outside the wall.
This
You'd have to climb up to one
This
of
is
the
not the time
ramparts.
of
I'm
year.
going. There's like ladders right there?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna climb up. What are you talking about? All right, I'm gonna start climbing.
No! Don't come up here! Go down there and kill him!
I'm climbing up to the top of the wall. Go down there and kill him. There's an army out there.
The army's big and scary. They kill me. I don't kill them.
The army left!
Did the army leave?
Yeah, army's gone.
there's
Just
four
these four
orcs?
guys.
So, as the army's leaving, you see there are four orcs in robes in a circle, channeling something, starting to channel some sort of spell.
I see this.
After you climb up on the wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
How far are they?
300 meters away.
300 meters?
Yes.
That's really far.
It's really far away.
Tiago! They have javelins or cannons? Some shit? Ballistas? Do they have
Yeah,
ballistas?
they have a couple ballistas.
How far do those shoot?
How far do ballistas
300 meters.
shoot? 5e. Yeah, and something else you notice, you see Belusion kneeling in the middle of them.
Illusion is
Yeah,
300 fucking meters away. That's so far.
it is real far away. Yeah, sorry. Ballista's range is only like 200 feet. These guys are 600 feet away.
Oh, what can we do? Watch.
Yeah, you can watch. You want to see what happens next?
Yeah, let's do it.
That's how long's the chant? Do I have time to run up there?
Oh no, it's by the time I'd say you notice, you just pretty much see like the tail end of what's about to happen.
Okay.
You saw those four orcs. That's really what you drew your eye to, because those four orcs were like glowing this like purple. But then you notice at the end, you notice Belusion kneeling in the middle with his hand up to the gem in his crown. And as they complete their spell that they're performing, you see a large eyeball float up from where these orcs were chanting. It floats up about, I don't know, 50 to 80 feet up into the air. And it's a closed eyeball right now. But it floats up to where it's about to be, and then it opens its eye, and the sky goes dark.
Like the whole sky.
Yeah, like it's nighttime now. Except for you can see that eyeball glowing off in the distance.
It sounds like some Sauron type shit.
It's a very large eye.
How tall is this wall?
Uh, I'd say probably a good 3 stories, 4 stories high. It's probably like
So what is
between
it?
it's like between 3, I'd say, and 4, because in order for Merrick to see over it, he's up in like the tall.
What is that? Around 30 feet?
Yeah. If the original wall was about 15 feet. they
And this
doubled
is
it.
all. Is Belusion still there?
You can't see now. It's too dark.
Oh, fuck.
Night vision doesn't exist in this world.
No, without them good goggles.
Damn.
But we can see the eyeball.
I got
Yes.
nothing now.
Can I see like Philo still?
Yeah, you can see. It's just real tough to see into town.
Gotcha.
But
And like can't see past the wall though.
not very far past the wall.
Okay.
You can see I'd say maybe like 100 meters out past the wall, but really past that, it's just dark purple.
Well, I can't see them, and I can't see anything, right? So I'm gonna climb back down that ladder.
It says, as you go down, why did the sky just go dark?
Looks like they just cast some sort of spell. Go up there, you'll see a giant eye in the distance. That I guess is probably watching movement by Fe'ral Dune.
Wait, you're telling me there's something out there that's literally watching us?
Yes.
He just turns around and just yells, like he's just upset. He like takes his sword out and just like or his hammer out and just starts pounding it into the ground in front of him. Just very upset. He's like, all right, plan B. He looks at you guys. He's like, you guys are going after him.
Well, what do you guys think? Should we?
I think that's the ultimate plan, but Samsara did that for a reason. We're not ready.
We're gonna need to talk to the Raven Queen before we can face Belusion. Actually, I'm not even over there.
Merrick thinks this to himself.
Yes, that's exactly what happens.
He obviously has his crown. I'm gonna assume that was the gem of power,
Gem of wisdom, but definitely.
gem of wisdom.
A
Yeah,
hundred-
and, like I've seen it
100%.
before. It was at the top
Yes.
of our school.
Yeah.
You've seen had the gem of wisdom. We need something to be able to combat that. At
So,
least.
can you roll me a perception check, Philo? I forgot to have you roll this when you were looking at him casting the spell before. Okay. So that gem was glowing blue, right?
Yep.
His crown was glowing green. That's what you noticed.
Crown was glowing green.
Yes. Nothing else on him was glowing.
God damn it, I gotta Google this because I don't want to ask.
What? Ask what? What? Don't Google things.
What's a brooch? Where's the brooch go?
A brooch is like a necklace, right?
It holds a cloak together at your sternum.
It could also just simply be an ornament fastened to clothing with a hinged pin and catch. Oh.
A clutch.
Do
Yeah.
we happen to know what color? That's a dumb question. We wouldn't know that.
You don't, but I love the way you're thinking. And can you hold on a minute? I'll be right back.
Yeah. Alright, so the way I'm thinking is he's got 2 of the 3 artifacts.
Oh.
He has the Gem of Wisdom, which glows blue, and either the Chain of Power or the Brooch of Bravery glows purple. That's what he said, purple, right?
Green.
The green?
It's a
Ru-
crown, which it doesn't fit
So
either of
that-
those descriptions.
No, because the brooch could be pinned to it. The chain. It wouldn't be the Chain of Power. I'm assuming the Chain of Power glows red.
So
And I
If
think
we
the
get the
brooch.
chain-
I think it's the Brooch of Bravery that he has that glows green.
and if we get the chain of power,
So we need to find the Chain of Power.
then we can take the other 2 from him and
Alright,
have all
sorry, I'm
3
back.
be able to.
So that's what I'm thinking.
I like that.
So I'm thinking he's got the Gem of Wisdom and the Brooch of Bravery, and we need to find the Chain of Power.
I'm
Chain
with
of
that.
Power's got to be red, right, Craig?
That would make sense. I would say that's a healthy assumption.
Also, not a fucking clue as to where to start looking for that. But one thing we do know a little bit of, which is like backtracking, is that now he has 5 of the 6 families, and we know where we left the 6th.
That's so true. You do know where the last one is.
We left her at Fulton Sanctuary.
Right. And who? I mean, it's pretty much just you guys and like the people at Fulton Sanctuary know about her, right? That's it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Which to us at this point means nothing. They have giant eyeballs in the sky.
Yeah, no one else in the world knows where
You're just saying that.
Antoinette is. Yeah, no, I'm just
Okay.
just. Of
Like,
course,
are you saying that, or are you saying?
what do you mean? You're looking? I'm just a DM. I don't know why you're looking so far into what I've repeated 3 times.
Okay.
Because with
I think
you,
maybe we don't have to worry about her right now, based
Oh,
on.
because totally nobody else in the world knows where she is.
The way you just used totally makes me think.
we have trust issues, Craig.
What? Just think. Am I telling the truth or not?
It's totally unclear all the time.
Oh, I mean there is. Alpha Chatsworth knows for sure.
Mm-hmm. This is
Do
true.
does he just not exist anymore?
Oh, he does exist.
Okay.
See, should have killed him.
Yeah, is he at risk of being captured and tortured for information? We should just kill him.
You really think? I'm Ryan. Damn. Who else traveled back with you from Fulton Sanctuary?
Oh fuck! Now I get it.
Tavi?
No, the fucking Raven people. What's his name?
Oh,
Right?
Arun?
Is that who you're talking about?
Nope.
Arun?
Who traveled back with us?
Me?
Torek?
Torek. You mean
So,
from Sanctuary to Feral Dune?
yeah, give me 5 minutes while you think about it. All right.
Bro, wasn't it just Tavi?
No, he said it wasn't Tavi.
Said it wasn't Tavi?
Yeah, I thought it was just.
But it was just Tavi, Merrick, Torek, and Philo, right?
An alpha.
And Alpha, yeah.
Yeah,
That
we
was
didn't
it.
have we didn't have people with us.
That's what I remember.
I don't know what the fuck we're shooting for here. I'm gonna go peek. But everybody's gone.
Yeah, everybody's gone. I'm gonna be honest, I literally have no idea what Craig is talking about.
On what? On
What?
the
Who else came
who else was there? Me neither.
Okay, I'm back.
I don't get who you're talking about, Craig, because it was Boric, Merrick, Philo, Tavi, and Alpha.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
That's
You're who else did you rescue from the capital besides Antoinette?
we rescued the other Raven guy.
And that's it from the capital?
It was Alpha's sister, right?
That's Antoinette, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one more person you're forgetting about. You're gonna kick yourself in the fucking face when you realize who it is.
Who is it?
Samsara.
Yeah. Oh fuck! And they have her now. God.
I really
Damn
thought
it.
you had it when you when you were like, oh fuck, and then you're like, Arun. I was like, no.
Oh my God. Fuck. So they.
So they have Samsara, and Samsara knows about the three.
Samsara knows about Antoinette.
Oh, that she was rescued.
Yeah, she knows she's at the sanctuary, and those fuckers will get it out of her.
And then if they get her from the sanctuary, then they can open up the seal, right?
Correct.
Well, that's fucked. Sounds like we gotta go to Sultan Sanctuary before they get there. We also need to find this Raven Queen.
Yeah, but if we
Time,
get
they
the chain
can't
of
get that
power,
shit
then they
riddled.
can't get to the Fe'ral, so that they can't even get. That's the first part.
You're thinking that's where we gotta focus first?
Yeah, because if we get the chain of power, then they can't.
Hey, but we have no idea where to even start.
The Raven Queen would.
Yeah, and we have no idea where to start.
Let's go to the tavern. We always find information there.
I would like to talk to the Forge Master.
Sure. What do you want to say?
Thiago. Sir.
Master Torek. How can I help you?
Now is the 11th hour. There is so much at risk. From Fe'ral Dune to Dragondario, Kentaro, Fang Peak, Delusion gets a hold of all of these powerful artifacts. The entire world as we know it is in some serious trouble. We need to find the Raven Queen so we can identify the location of the last item that Belusion seeks and get it before he does. If we do that, we can get an upper leg on him. He will come to us. We can be prepared, and we can beat him down in the way that you and I and my friends here so badly desire. We need your help, or the help of somebody that you can call a favor to, that we can meet with, to locate the Raven Queen. It is of utmost importance. I believe that this is our only chance at stopping Delusion.
Okay. I can put you in talks with somebody that might know a little more about the Raven Queen than I do.
That would just a singular lead would be exceptional.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get you in touch. And he tells you where to go in town. It's the chick that runs the book, like the library.
Okay.
The one that I went to?
Yep,
Nice.
and the one that Tavi like hung out with for a while.
I tell Philo and Merrick where we need to go.
Right back after you already talked.
What?
Huh? What'd you say?
That was out of character.
I don't know what you said.
Garrett wrote back after he already talked. Made me laugh. All right,
Oh.
calm down.
All right.
Lols. There was lols.
All right, so to the library.
Yes, let's go to the library.
Yep. So I'm gonna say it's a little bit after this whole wall thing has settled down because like everyone was like ready to fight and potentially die right now. So people are a little on edge. The librarian was actually one of the people that was on the wall. So you guys managed to meet up like probably let's say like half an hour or so afterwards. You find her wandering back towards her library. She sees you guys. She says, "Oh, hello. Uh, how can I help you guys? You have a sudden crave for the the written word after facing potential death?
We seek knowledge.
Ah, then you have come to the right place.
Um, is there somewhere private we could speak?
You mean like my library? Come on in." And she unlocks the door. Is it just the three of you?
Yeah, Tavi died.
Do you tell her that? Because she definitely asks where your little friend Tavi was.
I don't say it like that, but I'm like, he didn't make it back from one of our adventures.
Oh no. I'm very sorry to hear that. He was. I only knew him for a short while, but he was a very interesting fellow.
We don't know any for sure yet, and we're hoping some of the knowledge we can gain.
Well, she actually, she says, hold on. She goes in the back, and she comes back out with Tavi's book, his like old ancient book, and she hands it to you guys and says, he he left this here, before you guys went off on your last adventure. I I have a feeling he would want you guys to have it. Who takes Tavi's book?
I do.
Okay. So
Thank you.
mark that in your inventory.
What's the title of the book?
It's written in a language you don't understand. You can just write Tavi's book.
Yet.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, we went over that at one point, right? None of us knew the.
It's like old common. You know, like, could we read English from 2,000 years ago? Fuck no.
Sure, it sounds like a bunch of gibberish.
You wouldn't even be able to read it. It'd just be like, what? It's Google Old English, and it's fucking terrifying. Yeah, that's English. So, 2,000 years is a while. Okay, now what did you want to know privately?
We are in search of a particular person. And Thiago said that you could help us find this person.
I'm not very good with people. I mostly am good with books, but if the Forge Master sent you here, he obviously has some sort of confidence in me. Sure. Shoot.
Um,
Do you happen
Philo,
to
would you, yeah, or Merrick, would you like to explain?
do you happen to have any books on ravens by chance?
Oh, yes, I have a whole. I love bird watching, and ravens are such intelligent corvids.
Guys,
Um,
there's no reason for us to hold anything back. We're searching for a fairy being called the Raven Queen.
oh, oh, decidedly not a corvid, but I would say definitely is intelligent. She's rummaging through some books, like some desk notes in her desk. She says, "I did have a run-in, I would say, a couple years ago. I just didn't believe it at the time, but as time goes on and I've read more, yes, I definitely believe I saw the elusive, legendary Raven Queen, as they say. Um, it was a late night. I was walking. I was actually traveling on the road from Johannesburg to Fe'ral. I had stopped at an inn. I was actually heading towards an inn that night, and I knew that there was a way to sleep. But the sun had just gone down a little while before, and I was running late. I was not making very good time. And I saw, under the moonlight, I actually saw this raven on the side of the road that looked like it had an injured wing. So of course, the kind soul that I am, I bent over and I moved it out of the road and tried to, make it as comfortable as I could. And I could just tell almost. It almost seemed like this bird was more intelligent than I. I don't know, but after I did that, I started to walk away, and I heard a noise, and the bird was gone, and there was left a small pile of gold, and a singular feather. And she says, "Aha! I found it." And she pulls out from her desk an old-looking raven feather.
Would you mind at all if I held that?
Um, I I truly believe in fate, and I think I've had this sitting in a dusty desk for long enough. So it's yours.
Thank you. We'll put it to good use.
Is there anything else I can help you with? I can mark on your map whereabouts where the inn was, if that would help.
Yes, that would be perfect.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. Your map has been updated. Does everyone see the new updated spot?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, should we head for the inn?
I think we should, yes.
First, spend the night here. Talk to Thiago a bit more, but Geraldine's been through a lot. Time is it? No, it's always nighttime.
Yeah, it was before noon.
It was before noon still?
Yeah, because I mean, this was like.
We were up at dawn for the fight.
Yeah,
Oh, we were, yeah.
Like this
Okay,
is-
so maybe we should just head out right away.
You can dip if you
What
want
do
to.
what do you guys think? Should we spend one more night in Feral Dune before we head, or back out now?
I don't see any reason to hang around here.
I think time is of the essence. We should get a move on.
Tally ho.
Agreed. Let's at least let Thiago know.
So yeah, you guys go find Thiago. You fill him in on your plan. What is your plan? Just go there and look for an injured raven?
She met the Raven Queen there.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get a drink at the inn. Talk to some people, see if they know anything.
And either way, it's on the way to Sultan Sanctuary. Find nothing. I think that's where we need to go.
All right. Then one more question. How are you guys going to leave town?
We're taking Alpha's horses.
So you just like go out the front gate?
Is the
There's a
eye still
giant-
there?
Oh, I still there.
Can we poke the eye so it doesn't look at us for a little while?
You can certainly try. Remember, it's 600 feet away. Or no, it's 300 meters away, so it's 900 feet. It's like 80 feet up in the air. Big old eye looking at you.
We need to send out a distraction to draw the eye's attention while we go to the inn.
There is another way out of Feral Dune.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
You didn't ask until.
Is there
just
another
now.
way out of Feral Dune?
Yeah, it's. Yes, there is another way.
Nailed it. Boom.
You have to go. There's a back way out through the mountain that'll kick you out into the swamps. You'll be a little further away, but at least you won't have the big old eyeball looking for you. It'll add probably, half a day's travel to you.
And that's the way we shall go.
Or do we want to head out now still? Is that what the plan?
Yeah, let's ship it.
All right, you guys gonna ship out through the back of the mountain?
Yup.
All right. Cool. We're gonna call it here then. We are gonna call it here, my friends.
Okie dokie.
I'd like to thank you all for this evening.
Good as always.
Yeah, 'twas nice. 'Twas nice.
I'm gonna fucking kill Balloon.
I think there's gonna be a pretty cool showdown at some point. I definitely think.
I should hope so.
Are these the swamps?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Where? Can you ping that again?
So basically, the egg, you'll come out here.
It's not in the direction we want to go.
No, but You got the eyeball.
Quite the opposite.
Eyeballs right here.
Push from the eyeball staring at us.
I think we should just hook around. And then
Hook around.
sneak through the front line of the trees. And then,
Like cellar body or
yeah.
We decided to stay the night. I was gonna burn an oil right in front of the eye that spelled Belusion with a cross through it, right? But we didn't do that.
Stop it.